Hey guys, Eclipse14 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 2. Alright, so we just cleared B2 on the Fynn Castle dungeons, and we're off to B3. So let's get started and make our way there. So far we're doing pretty good. The enemies are basically the same thing each and every time, so I kind of know what I want to do for each one, and in this case we got our hands on quite a few of these guys. Alright, so I do have an opportunity to power Curse up, as well as a few other things. I mean, Furion has 130 MP. I can probably be a little liberal and use a Bolt. I'm definitely powering Curse up. I'm going to give that to one of these changers. Ice 6. That's all you're doing. And just attack this one in particular. I want to make sure I have this Curse powered up. Now I think about it, I really should have just targeted each and every one of them. But then again, I don't know if Maria would have been first strike or not. Damn, 67 damage. Alright, likewise, I'll just continue powering up this thing. Run Curse. Actually, wait a minute. Bolt on this one, and Curse on it. Ice 6 on the Parasite. Layla should take the other changer. Yeah, with the changers and brains weak to mind attacks, Curse actually works better since it is mind elemental. So I can just exploit weaknesses and power up that Curse, since I've been wanting to do it for a while, I just haven't had much luck. Now I got it to level 2, it at least works. Kinda. Alright, Bolt again. Curse. Just powering up the mind stuff, no problem. That does nothing. Oops. I didn't realize Layla was actually going to make one hit, but, such is how it goes at times. Alright, one more Bolt. Curse is already dealt with, so I think I'll just, you know what, I'll do a Death, just to have some fun. This is Death, which does nothing. If I remember it right, it's just an X that appears on the target, and it just instant kills it outright. But it's just something to do for fun, because what the hell. Alright, so now we're in B3, where the enemies become a pretty nasty enemy, that's probably the worst in the dungeon. All doors are trapped. I just wanted to show that top right one and mention that. Yeah, you get your face in the Mantis enemies. These things have 750 HP, quite a bit of attack power, and can hit for up to 3 hits, but is, most importantly, weak to ice. So, guys doing double duty here, since these guys can really suck, I'm going to run Berserk on Furion, and I don't really want to be pushing too many buttons here. I just want to go all out on all 3 of them. They do hit pretty hard, but if you're lucky, you'll face a green soul and it won't make much difference. I don't expect it. Ouch. 3 hits for 191. Told you they hit kinda hard. And there it goes. So, more or less just repeat the same process, in which case I'll just have some fun and curse this one. Because Curse is nice. Yo, what are you doing? Ice 6. Nope, nothing. Let's power Arrow up. I mean, it may as well, because ice is really the only thing that does anything anyway. I'll just kind of run it one at a time, make sure it all works. At least power up a couple spells in Maria's repertoire. Yeah, I know I have the same spell for just about everybody, but really, the 4 damaging elements are the main ones I really keep as solutions. Vitality up, agility up, and intelligence up, and MP and HP. Guy is now officially over 100 MP. Sweet! Anyway, your first chest in this floor is down here, which contains a meager potion. Speaking of potions, let's use these things and get rid of inventory space. Do that. Now I also think about it. Don't I have stuff that I still need to... Yeah, break. Earth Drum is not a perfect shot. I can run Toad for memes. And the Ice Tome, I can actually use that on a nastier Mantis account. You can only face a max of 3 of them, so that's fine. Head down this way, and uh-oh, more Mantis. Yep. Alright, so there's just 2 of them, so I'm not going to worry about using that Ice Tome. I will, however, kind of troll a little bit by running Break, and at least get some inventory out. I'll Berserk. Layla, you need to be doing Ice 6. Oh wow! Petrification worked! That was great! You saw that happen. That was funny. That was actually legit hilarious. I'll run a Bolt 6. Arrow 3. Ice 6. And attack. That was just fantastic to see that happen. Of course, Guy does have a Toad spell, which is actually the most accurate KO spell. Since Toad, in this case, doesn't alter monsters, it just causes instant KO. Vitality down, intelligence up, vitality and HP up. Guy is almost to 1000 HP. How about that? Your next chest in this floor is over here, which contains a flame shield. Finally, your first piece of equipment resistant to ice. I'm gonna give it to Guy because his main element is ice anyway, so resisting ice actually fits him. Plus ice shield. I have 2 ice shields, may as well do something different. The door's a trap, avoid it. And a lone Mantis. This really isn't even worth an Ice 6. I'll just run attacks here. If it's more than 1 target, I'll probably run it. But, yeah, just one of them, I'm not gonna really care too much. Especially since it's a strike first, so it doesn't mean anything to me anyway. The only reason it's lasting this long is because it has a fair amount of defense. Not like anything we've faced up to this point. And your final chest, there's the stairs down. But up in this corner, you get your hands on... Well, for me, I faced Mantises right before I opened the chest. So, let's just run this like normal. Actually... Yeah, Berserk 3. Just run that first. Ice 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going one at a time here. Ice 6, I said. $388's not bad. Okay, so, run attack. Yeah, I do kind of want to have some fun. So, death. Because why not? Ice anyway. Nope, nothing. Not figured as much. But yeah, that spell is really only useful for, one element that nobody actually is weak to. There are enemies that resist it, and enemies that even absorb it. It's one exclusive element, and that's KO. It's an oddity, actually. There it goes. That's a wrap there. Agility up, intelligence up, and MP up. Vitality and HP for Layla, and it looks like this now. Inside here is a thread, which is spider silk. Alright, so that's good. In which case, wait, didn't I use anything that was crappy? Oh, I used the break, and that actually worked. I can't believe that happened. Just use the Berserk Tome. Earth Drum stays, the Toad Tome, and Layla has that Ice Tome that I just haven't used. And that's it for B3. Now we come down to B4 at 12 minutes recording time. There's 3 more chests, and another set of stairs to find. The first chest is all the way over here. What do we got this time? Okay, yeah, this group of encounters is pretty chaotic, but really, they're not as bad as the Mantises, especially since you should probably know these guys at this point. Columns can also show up here, which are stalagmites, but in this case it didn't happen. All we really need to do here is, I'm actually going to Bolt 6, and have that taken care of. You know what? Let's run an Earth Drum, just for some fun. Ice 6 to deal with the Adamantoise, and attack a Ogre Mage. Quake, 84, and it's for 87. Nothing in the game's weak to Matter Elemental, so Quake is just neutral damage that works out. 198, wow. That's surprising. That worked out very nicely. Okay, so I'll run Bolt 6 again. I want to power up Arrow. Guy, I'll just let attack. 88 damage is not that bad for a level 3 spell that's neutral in resistance. Alright. And that's how that works. Intelligence up for Maria, and I got my hands on a Warp Tome and a Hellfire. Holy shit, I finally got another Hellfire. Not that it really means anything at this point, but still nice to see. Let's actually replace those. I'll run Warp. I'll keep the Hellfire for now. Anyway, your next chest is over here, which is, depending on the version, one of 3 different weapons. The NES and PS1 versions, under Final Fantasy Origins, have this as the notorious Blood Sword. There's not a lot to say about this one, other than it is awesome. But it's also a trapped chest, which contains, well, a bunch of crappy undead, but the specters and revenants are the only real issue. So the Blood Sword is technically the weakest weapon in the game. The reason for it is because it gives no boost in attack power. It also has a ridiculous 100% magic penalty, and not even an evasion bonus like it does every other weapon. but it does have the option to drain 1/16 of an enemy's HP on contact, unless it's undead where the roll is reversed. In weak fights like this, it doesn't mean anything. Well, it'd be worse because it's undead. But against boss fights, it is absolutely broken as hell. And since Fynn is actually close to level 7 in sword skill, it doesn't really take too long to blast something apart. Anyway, oh, blind's active. Well, guy's gonna be using heal first. Attack. Maria does her Fire 5 stuff. Let's get rid of the Spectres first. Heal 2, Layla, and attack. So, the Blood Sword really is overpowered in a sense against bosses. And that's why it's also known as the famous weapon of the game. I should note that because this one shows up here, there are actually 2 Blood Swords in the NES and PlayStation versions. Later versions of this chest, with the Game Boy Advance and PSP versions, have this as the Power Staff, which is a good weapon in its own right. And I think I read that the Pixel remaster of this game that got released pretty recently has this chest instead to be the Ripper Dagger, which is also a pretty good weapon in itself. And that heal 2 did not work, I just now realized. Do that. So yeah, that chest has become 3 different items over the game's releases. Pretty ridiculous, I might say. There we go, got it. So, that chest really is a convoluted train wreck. Okay, so... nah, just keep attacking here. Fire 5. That thing is gonna get destroyed no matter what I do. I'll just, I'll run one final Ice 6 just to have my MP drained. What the hell, run Bolt 4 too. I mean, that thing will probably die from the ice anyway, even though it is resistant to it. Then again, guy doesn't get that opportunity. He instead freaking gets ineffective, and somehow Furion got last turn out of the party. I have not seen that, if at all. Oh, fire level up! That's, level 6. Finally, he's... Oh wow, 82 on ice. I should have powered that up. 96. Oh god. Okay, I'll have to be reminded of that. Oh, while I think about it. This thing, I'm just gonna replace with the Blood Sword and be done with it. Okay, we're done. Moving back, we have... Well, told you columns existed. Okay, so... I'm just gonna meme about, run a Warp Tome, ice, just to try to get that powered up. Guy can only attack. Actually, he does have a Toad Tome. This is a great time to use it. See if I can just transform things and make funny stuff happen. I'll just run the ice for powering up reasons. Nope. And, well, that's not surprising. Toad? No. Nope. I had to try. Also, clean up inventory. What? It's fun to do dank memes. You have no magic at all. Why am I even thinking about casting magic? Oh, probably because it's Force of Havoc, because I was casting ice so much. Alright, so we're at 19.5 minutes recording time. I don't think I'll be able to finish the rest of this dungeon in 5 minutes, considering encounters. But, I will finish everything up in the next video, because all that's left is 3 more chests. I got the Blood Sword, which is the main prize of this area, but there's 2 more chests here, 1 chest in B5, and then the final room carrying the Black Mask. And there's Ice level up. So, I guess I'll face the next encounter or so and be done with it, unless I can get to this next chest, which is down in the southeast. Yeah, this will probably be it. Ice 5, doesn't really mean much. Guy will get resistance to it because of the flame shield. And the rest is the rest, pretty much. I do need to replace the items in the inventory of everybody. Okay, so I can't actually give an idea of what the blood sword will be like, so I'll change it to the winged sword. Penalty is absolutely insane at this point, but I'll attack the inventories, since it has the most HP at 450. As for... I'll run that. Attack a column, attack a column. Let's watch this blood sword in action. Here it comes. There's a sword, forts for 112 damage, heals up for 520. Ooh, bug there. Yeah, that was the recording, not me. One hit for 52 damage. I mean, at least it kind of works. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off and give an idea as to what it was like. It's not a terrible weapon, really. I am, however, going to try to avoid using it as much as I can. If I absolutely need to, then I will. Other than that, no problem. At least now I can actually hit this thing effectively without issue. There it goes. Yeah, it's a 16th of HP. So, it does work out, and we're gonna power up out of that. And there's the next chest, and the stairs down. There's one more chest to grab, and that's a fang. Not sure what that was. I'll figure it out with the next video. Anyway, I'm gonna close things here. I'll grab one final chest in B5, and this is B4, excuse me. Head down to B5 and then finish everything up. So, I'll close things here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.